Hello, hello, hello. Back. Good. We're alive. We're fucking gaming? Kind of. We're kind of gaming. So, what we have planned for today is we're gonna get these dudes going places on their schedule. It's actually easier than you might think. So, do that. Also, you might have seen it just now. There's a lot of dudes, okay? And they are navigating. They're walking around. They're not falling off. They're not doing anything crazy. Here's what that looks like with the debug. You know, they're gone. They're doing shit. Pretty sick. Cool. So making them go places on a schedule should be fairly simple. Because I got the resource, what we get to do is define where they need to go and when based on the global tick value, which means that for student, go in here and I need to get current tick. Um, and I could probably set it in the physics process. I don't think it matters that much. This runs at 60 frames per second. This runs cycle. So it'll just update slower. You know, bulls. What I call it? No, it's still whoops. Project, project, settings, globals, global time. Bada bing, bada boom. Every student now has access to the global tick value. Yippee, yippee, hooray, hurrah. Um, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into player and I'm going to get uh global position. I'm gonna go into floor. Here you can see the navigation mesh. Not really all that interesting, but it's there. But we're gonna go into the grid map to delete. Usefulness has come to an end. Now we're gonna do a very rudimentary version of a hallway, classrooms. So this should be good for a hallway, frankly. A bit big, technically, because each of these squares is 2 meters long. So it's quite the large hallway. It's 4 meters wide. Fucking massive as hallways go. And we can just like this. We don't even have to put up walls and stuff because navigation mesh, they won't fall off. They'll be okay. These are some massive ass classrooms. Not really all that important. Kind of want to make sure that they go to where they're supposed to be at to be there. Specifics. Yeah, that's one more. Why not? Who cares? Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. So we got 8 classrooms, and we'll just, do whatever. Take nav mesh. Put 2 of them. That's the thing, because they get stuck on corners. So I had to set the radius to be like larger. They kept getting stuck. There you go. Too wide for doorways, I guess, is how this is gonna. Honestly, check this out. That should actually, yeah. Now they'll avoid it. They won't get stuck on it. Oh, I forgot to start the music. I actually forgot to do. I forgot to do a couple things. What you gonna do? Hopefully that's good. My mic good? Yeah, my mic is fine. Okay. I was worried for a second though. We'll probably do some audio effects as well. Oops. Probably start doing that since it's pretty fucking boring, auditorily speaking. So we should definitely fix that. Anyway, so what we got to do now is I'm just gonna get the resource for our dodecahedron. And just have him go in a circle, essentially. So we need 8 times in 8 locations. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're just gonna have him walk around in a circle. For the times, that should just be immediate bottom left. This one. Well, let's go with 10 each. 50, 60, 70, cool. And then I'm just literally just gonna walk around to set the to figure out what values need to be. Oh yeah, I have him fucking screaming out his fucking location. Hold on. Yeah, you don't need to do that. He is still doing that. Hold on. Oh, that's in him specifically. Oh, wait, what? That's the rotation. That is on the student, actually. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, also, if you didn't notice, he is rotating based on the direction he's facing, which is very important for actually getting the... Oh, that's done here. For actually being able to determine whether or not he's facing you or not, or whether or not he can see you, essentially. And I should be getting... I swear I said that... Oh, with that, I might have done it on the wrong person. Yeah, probably did. Print global position. Cool. So he's right now. He's just gonna wander around. That's fun. You see that he is literally going through. It's pretty sick that you can just remesh it and it works fine. And he's just able to navigate it. So probably at some point we might want to have a vector 2 of vector 3s that define the bottom like right corner and the bottom left corner, and it like something like that. For now, getting it to just cycle through locations is totally fine because that's the basis of it. So we'll just go with the center most. And that would be -9. This is always going to be 2.388533. That's going to be a pain in the ass, so I'm going to copy that. Just throw that in there. Reason being is that it's, if we try and, actually, we probably don't need to set that at all, because we can just say go to the X and the Z. Anyway, 7.5. I wish I could just hover. Actually, you know what? Hold on. It's probably an easier way to do this. Floor 1, add node 3D board printer, I guess. Add create script. Add tool. This makes it so it runs in the editor, which is great. For extents, huh? Func process print. Oops. Global position. Great. Oh wait, whoa. Oh, see, because it's not global. Are we not gonna... Hello? Scene. Project. Reload current project. I'd love to actually be able to get the tool to do its thing. We might just be able to get the, yeah, just do it from here, that's fine. Can I copy? Oh. Not student A. Face value. No. Okay. So it is. Oh, you can fuck off now. You did not at all do what I wanted. That wasn't even correct. Go for -9 for like literally all of these. They're all in a row. The Z will change. Just -17, I think. -28. That's that. Now what it'll be is it's +9 up and -28. I feel like we missed one for sure. 28, 17. -4. Yeah, okay, so that's -4. There you go. This will be -9. Now we can put this in reverse. And we have all of our locations and our times. Good. So now what we need to do is in the student script, get the current tick. Current tick value, which we have, and we need to check that against our array of ticks, which should return. So func tick value to array index. Essentially, we'll take a tick and we should not run this, like take value to our, we really shouldn't be checking this all the time, really. Like we should have like set defined class changes. The only time that we wouldn't have that is if it's a special character that has like to be somewhere. Like all the normal students shouldn't check tick every frame. That's like overkill. But for the special ones that we derive from the student, that we take the student class and we make a new special guy, like the love interest, for example, those guys necessarily need to be somewhere that are outside the regular bounds of the students, the peons, right? So they'll be different. They'll probably be checking more frequently. Probably not every frame, but maybe like every 5 frames or something like that. It's just not something you need to fucking do all the time. Anyway, so what we have to do is we have to get its current tick value and compare it to each of the values in the time array. What have I called that? Last time array. I'm gonna need to just define these up top so that everywhere else can use them. And I can just now you're mad, why? Oh, sure. Yep. Okay. So we'll need 2 different integers, which is low value, high value. So let's stop running this real quick. Bar low val and equals essentially the current Uh, low val index equals, the fuck did I call this? Class times array. Oops. Class times array. Here, we'll start it off there. And we'll get the value of it. Is that how we iterate through an index, or is that, are we literally assigning? Val, I think we're assigning it to the value in that. Oops. Bar index equals 0. Start off, it equals 0. Index, and we should run it through a for loop. For index count. In wicked loop variable name for 4. Oh, I guess we just... Okay. Index. Can we do that? Is that a thing? 'Cause I remember something. Yeah. Why that's a thing, I don't know. Normally I would just do plus plus, but whatever. If it works, it works. What can you do? So we add one, we're going through the fucking thing, and we're just... now we need to check if low value index, which is a terrible name, current index is less than the value in the next one over is less than class times array index plus 1 and current index is greater than or equal to current tick value return a vector 3, not doing return class locations array of the current index. Otherwise, just return 0. And we should push an error. So that should be good for getting it to go through. Oh shit! Have I not been live? No, I am live. Okay, that's scared the fuck out of me because it didn't. It doesn't say go live on. It says go live on my OBS, but I swear I went live already. Cool. That's scared me for no fucking reason. Thanks, OBS. Anyway, that should go through the tick array and choose a location based on current tick value. So now we just need to actually use this, which seems good enough to me, man. Why not? Why not right here? We'll do it after. Should now be able to see our students go where they should be going to. Except I'm gonna remove this guy because he's not set up and he's gonna get fucked up. Oh, and he's also being set to go to random locations, which is not exactly helpful right now. Yo, what's up, Mohammed? How you doing, man? So he should be here now. Right. Oh, there he is. What's he doing? Why is he... I need to stop printing so much shit. Yeah, don't need you anymore. We're good. Oh, fuck. Nice. Actually, know what I should do is I should print the current tick value so I actually know what it is. And I should also do some more debugging prints, which I'm not doing. Print current tick value. Return. Oops. And I'll just print this as well. Current tick value 0. That's where it's going to. Oh, he's not moving at all. Oh yeah, because we're not actually making him move. We're not making them move at all. Navigation agent. That's the target. So what we need to do is go here. Just send it to random position. Set it to that. So we should see him wander over to classroom 0. Yay, very nice. He gets selected the right class. And tick is not going up, and why? Why are we not going up? Tick. Did I set? Oh, yeah. Did I set the global to be the d.gd? Yeah, I would. Yeah, we need the global scene, not the GD. Now it goes up. And we should see it hit 10. Then he goes to the other classroom, and it takes him a bit. Then he goes to the other classroom. And he should leave. He goes to that one. Is this his topmost? It is. And bada bing, bada boom. He goes to that one. Final one. An array of base page because it doesn't exist. And is checking that one. Which we will continue to have a problem. So we need to see if it's if it's the size of the array, if current index is greater than or equal to last time array size, right? Expected expression. Oops. Return that. Invalid int and callable. Oh, yeah. No? Yes. Okay. Oof. And let's just set the array time, the global time. Just be like 70. Start off with, and it should go. Now it's fucked. Why? Oh, somebody's the last one. Whoops. 60. That's odd. Now it's only returning that. But should only do that if it's greater than. That's like set the value. Whoops. Just index. And are you working again? You good? Yep. Cool. Back to global array. Set the tick to 60. Move on. Let's go. Fuck. Oh, and there's the base case. I'm totally with you, man. Should've. Should have hit this and returned current one. Okay, so it's dot size -1. And so it returns. Damn it, yeah, off by one error. Yet again. And he gets to 70, and he should just stay here. Yay, we did it. We did it, guys. He's rotating very nicely. Very cool, very epic. So that's one thing off the list that we needed to do. Now we need to get him. We need to see whether or not he's being viewed, if he can see you or not. That's important. So we got to do that. Every student should have a raycast that is being shot in your direction. Got this on ready raycast, and we should name it something like player raycast. Seems good enough. Good enough to me. And should have an export. Does this have a class yet? Nope. Do that. Yeah, I'm sure you couldn't. Add export var player on player. And we'll got another one. Funk. What would you call this? Set raycast destination to player. We call it target position. Equals player dot local position. So now we go and turn on debug. Debug collision shapes. We should get an error. What for? Oh yeah, we didn't set the player. Whoops. My bad. It's expecting a player. There. Yet I don't. Node not found. 2-player raycast relative to that guy. I guess we need to give him that. Dude, I'm not seeing any raycast, so what's up? I forgot to force raycast update, I think. Two-player raycast dot force raycast update. I'm not seeing a raycast, so what the fuck's going on? Maybe just normal ass position. Or maybe we don't need the. I don't know what's happening. We'll just have him loop around. So if tech is greater than or equal to 75, tech equals 0. I also don't want it to print that all the fucking time because I don't need to see that. That problem has been solved, my friend. Don't need tick value. Don't need a location value. He should just loop around. I wish I didn't have to fucking do this piece of shit. I'm not calling this at all, am I? No, I'm not. Let's restart. It's definitely moving. I don't know what the fuck happening with it. It's definitely moving based on what I'm doing. I don't know why it's not. That is very bizarre. Like it's changing based on where I'm moving. X dot z. We don't need it to change the y value at all. But it's rotating with him, which it really shouldn't be. If we set it to top level, and then we just edit it and make its transform. Well, it doesn't rotate with it anymore, which is, makes sense. Perhaps we literally should just... do the exact opposite of this. So if you take the... equals the negative of this. Yeah, there you go. And it's still top level. Get that shit. Oh, so we still do want a top level. Okay. And then two-player raycast global position equals self.global position. So it should move around with them, but face us. Or not. But why not? Does this work? Is there a difference in me using global position and faces? I'll be honest, I'm kind of iffy on the differences. Huh. You would think that would work. Hello, Google? There you go. Okay, so Google says that this is the answer. Oops. Which I will say is much easier than the shit that I was doing. So it would be cool if that was the case, which often is how that happens, is the way that I start doing shit. It's just way more complicated than it actually needs to be. So we'll see. I would also like to have this not be top level, because that would That would be cool. Rotation seems to be an issue still, though, so I would like to fix that if possible. What we could do, so this gives us essentially a vector. I'd like to normalize it, honestly. Var direction to player. That's essentially what this is we have a direction to the player. Or is that the direction from the player? We'll see. We'll see if when we get to it. Well, music is done. Put that shit. If we set if we just take if we take okay, listen. To dot target position, if we take this and we get the direction to the player and we just multiply it by 100. In theory, that should just make a 100 long beam in our direction. And if we constantly just set the two-player raycast dot rotation dot y to equal 0, theoretically, it definitely shot a beam at us, and it's moving with us. It might. Is it? Is it that it's shooting directly away from us? I feel like we're closer than we were. It's not top level. I don't want to just print this. Because essentially its origin point is changing. If we just... We just look at the player. This is so bizarre. Okay, listen, if we make it top level and we set the, get rid of the normalize. Trust, have faith. We'll get there. What if we look at it after? That's wrong. Issue. Going to have a conniption. This is when game dev gets annoying. I mean, it's definitely moving based on something that has to do with us, that's for sure. Alright, I feel like it has to do with something with global position and bases. Good, what is the difference between position and bases? Okay, so basis is orientation essentially. Um, but not its absolute position. Oh, my camera's. Okay, rewind. So. Huh. The question is, right? I really shouldn't have to do that. I definitely shouldn't have to do this. This also shouldn't matter, but I might as well give it a go. And it's like facing downward. Why? This also shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be that. It should be... It very clearly, like, shot towards us. And its distance is literally how far away from it we are. Like, you can see that. Like, it's growing. It's just not facing the right way. And why is that? That should be not. That should be, you know. Seriously, how fucking bizarre. I can't. I don't know. Oh my god. Alright, my camera was having a fucking conniption. Hello? What? It's like it's like it was the X was just wrong. Maybe it was the Z. Which it shouldn't be the case. Maybe it's both. Who knows? I feel like that'd be like really obvious to tell, but fucking hell, man. We're taking the player's position. And the position that we're the NPC is currently at, and we're subtracting it to get the vector from the NPC to the player, which should be, I swear it's just the rotation that's fucking with it. If we just get rid of the rotation, what happens? Yeah, it works perfectly. So the rotation is fucking it. So we need to like undo the rotation, which like should be this, right? Am I like wrong? But it doesn't work. It's not doing it. Chat GPT, I'm confused. Help. Gonna be some fucking like cosine math thing that I've never fucking heard of in my life. That's what it's gonna be. You know, we probably don't actually need to rotate anything. What we could do is just store the angle that it's technically facing at. Because nothing's visually going to rotate, you know? So if we just ignore actually rotating anything and we just have like a variable that's like rotation value, which I don't even know what it would be. And we just set the rotation value. Don't rotate shit. Don't lerp shit. Don't need it. Okay. And we just fucking, I don't know. Have a label. Yeah. Label 3D. Oops. Label 3D dot text equals rotation value. We should get, nope. Can't get a fucking string. Case of a null instance, my ass. You just said it. Maybe just printed it. Fuck it. Yeah, that works totally fine. I think the only issue is that for like playability, it'll be really hard to actually be able to tell if a student is looking at you or not. But you might want to actually have some display of some sort that, you know, looks at them, you know. But that is working, so well, I guess that we have an error. Oh, that's why that shit wasn't working. Right. Sure. Because student has it, but our dodecahedron friend does not. So, our dot product. How do we use a dot product? If yes, I'm a human being, Google, I swear. Promise you that's what I am. So essentially our forward first we do that, then we have a student, then we just yeah, I know, bro. Oops. This will return a float. So if we do this and the dot product takes the forward basis normalized, so it should be $60, right? Can we just use rotation value? Because it's let's see. Just return this for now. Oh, what I need to do is print this. if we print this. I wonder why it doesn't let me do that. See, because we need to use the dot product on the forward vector. The thing is that the forward vector is something I am actively changing. Look, if we do this, right? Ugh. So var c equals a dot dot. Literally what I'm doing. This is where I need to know trig. Trig would be very helpful in this moment. There you go. Print. Watch print. But we could return dot product as well. It literally means anything. Oh yeah, because we're not fucking calculating it at all. Actually, I don't need this here. Yeah, it's that's weird. Maybe Yeah, that's unfortunate. You would only prints if we're below it. That shouldn't be the case if it's so literally our forward. You can't use the forward basis. We need to somehow use the angle that we have to get a basis. So we need a vector from wherever it's at. So it's oh, this is so fun. So we need two vectors for bar projection vector equals vector 3. Sorry. Colon vector 3 equals we need to use cosine and sine. Oh, I just forget how to take an angle and from a tan to and move a vector along that angle to a new. I want to calculate a new vector from. So x new is x plus cosine of the angle times distance, and which distance will be just 1, so we can get rid of that. And sine of angle. Okay. Wow, that is horrendous. Equals. So projection vector dot, and x and y is actually x and z dot x equals the current vector, which is our global position dot x plus cosine of rotation value, right? And we're not doing times distance because whatever. Right, and our projection vector dot z equals, oh should stop, global position dot z plus the sine of rotation value and that should, I assume it will just default to y, right? Now our projection vector should be good, and that is, so if we take our projection vector and we normalize it, vector equals projection vector dot normalized we take this and instead of using this here, we instead use our projection vector. If I'm not mistaken, this should be calculating the dot product based on the projection of the you know, fuck, from nil to float. Oops. Is it still fucking pissed off about our rotation value? Here, what if we just... Because I swear if it, like... No, it's not. It's not mad about our... So what the fuck is it mad about? Valid type in utility coast cannot convert argument 1 from nil to float. What are you talking about? Not resolve class student. Excuse you? Oh, projection. Yeah, no. What a fucking error. Okay, so there's our projection vector being printed. As it should be. Is it just not getting down there? It's like it's not fucking... I'm actually getting so fucking confused. Well, I don't understand how me doing something here and it just doesn't fucking like I do not understand. Oops. Oh, what the fuck? This doesn't need to return shit, if this is how I'm using it. I feel like straight up, I should just fucking throw this up here. Like at this point. Let me stop. Like, I genuinely don't understand how the fuck. Oh, dude. Okay. Not resolve class student. I don't understand why that is a problem. Student. Why is that an issue? We have student. Oh. Not replace the. What do you mean? So it is changing. It just feels like it's this weird version, like it's behind. I feel like we need to do a negative. My mic is working, right? I'm genuinely so terrified that my mic is fucked. Yeah, okay. I'd love to fucking visualize. if we if we take if we have a sprite 3D, okay, test, and we make it like this. Like that is changing, you know, like, and that's what we're calculating based on our like that's theoretically our forward direction. This I actually do want a billboard. And I want the size. The scale to be small. And I want what I want to do is essentially move this around. And I don't want timeout to be a part of it at all. Funk. Underscore process. Sure. No, actually, I want normalized process. S.transform. Oop. Actually, desktop position equals projected back times 2. Times 10. Need to get rid of these fucking debug collision shapes. They are pissing me off. I'm fierce. Not moving like at all. Shouldn't that fucking work though? Like what? First off, it's not showing up, which is weird. Oh, there it goes. Alright, maybe we go for less than 10, maybe times 2. Maybe we don't times 2 at all. I feel like I'm just losing track of it. Like, where the fuck is it going? Damn, it is way out there. What the fuck? Well, maybe we need... Should we be using this? Oh, what the fuck? Brother, what the fuck? Why is it 0? That makes no fucking sense. Why is this not print at all? That's awesome. That's super cool. Very epic. I don't see why this would change anything though. Now it's just literally just not printed. Yeah. What the fuck ever, man. And now, like, nothing is printing. I'm fucking lost right now. Why is now, like, literally nothing working? They should be printing at some point. What the fuck? Yo, what's up, Mano? How you doing? I am fucking struggling right now, and I'm so confused. Shit was working and printing stuff, and now stuff is just not working, and I didn't change anything. Oh, I love doing dot products where I'm actually like having... It's not even like the problem is that hard. It's just like, I don't know, I'm fucking losing my mind here. I'm gonna reload the current project and see if anything changes. Because I've had, Godot does that. I've had shit like that happen. Anyway, glad to have you here, Mono. You can watch me suffer. Okay, what? So, to clue you in on what's happening right now, essentially, I'm trying to do the necessary steps to know when you are in view, where an NPC can see you, right? So we already have a raycast shooting towards the player, and now we're trying to find if the dot product, if it lands, if you are within a field of view, a cone of view, the NPC, right? So you have those two things, and that way you know that if your character is visible to them, right? But to calculate the dot product, we can't use the default forward-facing vector, because we have to use our own vector that we are calculating based on an angle. So when an NPC moves, they move forward, but we're not actually rotating them at all. We're just calculating the angle of that movement, right? And we're using that to try and we're projecting a vector, okay, from where they are, and we're using that angle to project a vector, and then that is our forward vector, right? And we're trying to use that in our dot product calculation as the forward vector, because essentially that's what it would be. And for whatever reason, shit is just not working, and it was working, but then it wasn't. I was assigning the calculated vector in one, where is it? Where the fuck is it? Here. I was assigning it here, and now I'm not assigning it? I was assigning it in one function, and then I was using it in another function, but I was assigning this a projected vector value, which I apparently just got rid of somehow. Anyway, we're having a time. Yeah, on the float. Like, I don't understand. Because we're assigning the rotation value, that's what it was. We're assigning a rotation value, that's the angle, all right? Which the movement, that's our angle, that's what that is. And we calculate it here, and we're assigning it to this variable, which exists here. Maybe I should just assign a default. Float equal. I'll just assign it to be 0. So if it's not initialized, okay. So stuff is here. So that only prints if right now our NPC is like moving based on a clock, right? There's a okay, so it's like the so it is. So yeah, okay. All right. Is my shit fucked? Like No, I'm audible. I guess I'm just not entertaining. I should message somebody. Anyway. So that begs the question then, why don't equals global position plus projection vector. I really should, but I swear I will have to multiply it by 3. I just want to visualize the dot product. Fuck. I'm gonna need like a shader or some shit, which I don't know how to do. Okay, you know, okay, listen. Apparently we can. No, I don't want player. I want student. We're just calculating that right now for like no reason. I need a cost. And that'll give us dot product angle, which I'll then take to here. I will add, get this, this. Nope. Yes, you, my friend, you. Box. Dot rotation dot y equals this. Oh yeah, because that's not actually. Haha, that's great visualization that I need to duplicate this. Movement, angle, dot, angle. The negative z is what is considered forward. So that way, that is forward, apparently. And I need you to have different colors. You shall be green. And you shall be red. Dot for red and M for green. What do I have for rotation value? Yep. Why? Why is rotation value just nothing? That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck is it 0? Camera. Let it take again. Gotta rewind this bitch. That shit's dot product is very clearly wrong. That shit. This. Why is it 0? I don't fucking get it. Like, I guess we'll just fucking do this in the physics process, because I don't. Breakcast to player should be done after we do the. Oh. So that angle is totally correct. But that is its movement. I don't know why doing it in the physics process was bad, but whatever. They're quite different. What does the dot product return again? Because I feel like I'm just misusing this entirely. I need my dude. You know what? I need my dude to move slower. Where do I set him to move not so fast? Oh, it uses A star. That's neat. Google to say how make slow. I can just set it to in code. An avoidance? Max speed. 10 meters a second. God damn. Hell no. Go back. Go to 1. Yeah, visualizing the dot product is not helpful, honestly. Don't I need to fucking normalize this? Like, am I wrong? Did I fuck that up, hardcore? You must first normalize both vectors. Yeah. Part of target should be normalized, and I just did not fucking do that. Sick. Anyway, there's our keyboard stream. Honestly, I want him to move even slower. I'm dumb as hell. He's still moving too fast. That is because I'm setting the wrong one. Now he should be slow. Nope. Become slow, man. Become slow. Why are you still not slow? So what we want to see is that it only prints the dot product it should only print visible if the dot product oof. Also, am I printing shit? Yeah, we don't need to print that. Actually, we should print visible and not visible. Bank loot. Which isn't technically true, but it's fine for our purposes. But we should be very visible there. I'm extremely confused. Anyway, I gotta take a shit, so... Hello. Okay, so what if, right? What if we took our student A? No, stop. And use that, because that's. I wonder if he'll just fall off. Oh, he's just there. So he is facing this way. Oh. Oh, now we can fuck with his thing. So the dot product does change based on where we are. Right now, it's like it's almost. Right now, it's behind him. Okay. In a weird. Whoa! What the fuck errors? Oh, sure. That's fine. Now, if we basically reverse that, then yeah, it's like his direction is the very. That's visible? It's like the bottom right side is where visibility, like when it's facing. I don't know how can you see my mouse? You can. When this thing, the dot product is facing that way, we're visible. Otherwise, we're not visible. Visible, not visible. Visible, not visible. It has to be facing. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that way. It needs to be based on the direction. So I was absolutely right on it, just not. Visible, not visible. Visible, not visible. Visible. And it seems like barely related to the direction. But why? set to like 360. Theoretically, it should just always be visible. Or never visible. Guess you wouldn't really need a dot product if that was the case. Visible, visible, visible. Always visible. 180 is always. I feel like I have to be doing something wrong if that's the case. Now it's this bottom right quadrant, right? That's the visible. I need to move this fucking thing. Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm so fucking confused. Maybe I just need to use .z. Imagine that's been the whole time. Actually, that 0, 0, right? Ooh, look. Invisible, visible, not visible, visible, invisible. I'm behind it, I'm not visible. I'm in front of it, I'm invisible. Now in front of it. Fucking what? So that is XYZ. Right. X being this way, positive X going to the right, negative going to... So our X is negative. Our X is positive when it should be negative. I believe our Z is actually fine. Our X is fucked up. I think it needs to be negative. Just to make sure I'm not actually like dumb as hell. That is the positive X direction. Oh no, they're both backwards. Right? Yeah, no, that was moving in the positive. Why are they both back? What? Not visible. Visible. Not visible. Visible. Not visible. So right now it looks like the right side and a little bit more is like the visible range. Now it's the left side, so like what? No, that Z value should be, no, it should be positive. Yeah. Okay. Down is, I suddenly became visible. What? I just like magically just become not visible for like 5 frames. No, it's visible all the way up. I wonder what that was then, because apparently it looked like a flicker or something. It's weird that they're both like that, though. Forward vector is negative z. Dude, what the fuck is happening? I don't know, I think I need a break from this, to be honest. I think my brain is a little fried and I should come back in like an hour. Maybe I'll be able to wrap my head around it. Yeah, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a little break. We'll come back. We'll be back.